Can I keep you in mind?
Hey, what's good? It's your girl Eb. Welcome back to my channel. So today, I want to do a review on a package that was sent to me in the mail by, let me cover up my address, by, as you can see, Juno & Co. A lot of y'all know what Juno & Co. is, and some of you may not, but for those of you who don't, Juno & Co. is basically a makeup company that is based here in the US. They're in California, I believe. Yeah, they're in California, and you probably seen them all online, Instagram, YouTube, because they're famous for this infamous sponge that they have. And a lot of people have been using this sponge, and I never got a chance to use it. So I did sign up with them to become a Juno & Co. ambassador. So I got this package in the mail. Came in this nice little black box. On the front it says beauty products starting at $1. And that is true. They do have stuff. They offer everything from sponges to brow products, lip products, palettes, everything. You name it, they have it. And this sponge is not the only sponge that they have. The one that you may have seen online, they do offer other sponges. So yeah, so basically, like I said, I'm gonna do a review on what they sent me. And the inside of the box is super cute. It just says hello gorgeous. Y'all see me squinting because I don't got my glasses on and I can't see. So it did come with a card. The card says hello lovely on the front, like such, if y'all can see that. Sorry if the light is giving a glare from my mirror in the back. And it just says thank you, your package arrived, yay. We can't wait to see all the beautiful looks you create with your Juno & Co. goodies. Don't forget to tag us. Enjoy, Juno & Co. So that's super nice, super cute, super sweet. Thank you guys. So yeah, so let's take out everything that's in the box. I'm so excited. These are the sponges. They did send me 2, which is good because I'm obsessed with sponges. Like, I don't care what kind it is. Like, I'm obsessed with sponges as long as it's good quality. I don't want a stiff sponge. I feel like I'm beating my face down, but from all I've been hearing online, these are supposed to be the new wave, so we shall see. So I have 2. And I also received a palette. So let's move this box out of the way. I did receive a palette. This is the Summer Nights palette, and it's called Mad Love by Juno & Co. This is what it looks like. And it says on the back, Summer Nights 12 shade eyeshadow palette. It does have a shelf life of 24 months. It is cruelty free. And it just has like all the ingredients on the back of the sleeve. It's really reflective and super nice. So once you take the sleeve off, the palette looks the same, but these little like leaves down here are velvet. Super nice, really soft. And this is like embossed on here where it says Summer Nights. I was trying to see if it said like how many grams it was, but I don't see that. So, oh, it does have a mirror. Oh, that's so nice. I don't want to blind y'all, but it does have a mirror. And these are the shades. They are it has the film on here. But these are the shades. They're super pretty, super cute. I will give you guys some swatches really quick. I'm gonna swatch a few mattes and a few shimmers. I won't swatch the whole palette. So let's swatch. I'm gonna swatch the black. I'm gonna swatch this color right here, which is a nice transition shade. I want to swatch this one. So those are 3 mattes. So this one, and the black. And then for shimmers, I'm gonna swatch the purple, the gold, and the blue. Oh, these are pigmented. Look at the mattes. Look how pigmented that was, and that was just one swipe. Like, I didn't dig in it. I don't see too much fallout, but you know you don't really see fallout until you get the brush dipping in it. But I just did one, and that's super pigmented. Look at that. Super pigmented. And I still have product left on my fingers. Let me see if I can do. Okay, see, you ain't gonna get another pass of those right here, but yeah, but that's super good right here for those colors. Let me grab a white. I'm super excited about this palette because this palette just screams to me that, yeah, it may be fall, but we still trying to live our summer life in the summer nights. And I'm over here dropping everything. Yeah, this palette definitely like has its colors, and I'm excited about that because you can get the full colors. You can get a full look out of this, and you can also do something with this bright blue and this purple. It has a good pink in here, so I'm so excited to try this palette. And like I said, these products were sent to me, but I'm gonna give y'all my honest review. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Have you ever known me to lie? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my honest review, my honest opinion on how I like it, how it performs on the eye, because swatches may be good, but swatches don't tell you everything you need to know. And I also want to know what this sponge is about. But let me just do these three metallic shades, these shimmer shades, and this is the 3 colors, and I'm gonna show y'all with the one swipe. Those are pigmented. Goodness gracious, look at those. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that gold. That gold is so nice. It's like an old gold. Y'all know that old gold color? So yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do a look using this palette. And I'm so excited. I don't know what look to come up with. But I'm gonna use the sponge as well. And the sponge is not supposed to pick up a lot of product. And before I jump into the tutorial, this sponge does retail for $6. Jump on it while you can because it sells out super quick. And the palette retails for $8. But I will have a link down below. So let's jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am back. And my brows look cute. They're as, I guess as good as I'm going to get them. Pretty much. But I did my brows off camera, and I did kind of mute out my eyelids. I'm looking at myself in the monitor. So yeah, so let's jump into the palette because I'm gonna do my eyeshadow first and then foundation. And for a second, I almost was gonna do foundation off camera, then I forgot that I need to use the sponge. Dirt. So I don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but we are gonna jump into our transition shade, which is going to be, let's jump into the color Bravo, which is this shade here, right? And the brush set that I'm going to be using is the 808 Studio Paw brushes, this pink set. And I'm just going to use, oh, okay, here's a little bit of kickback, but not too much. I'm just going to use their mirror on the palette. You can kind of see a little bit of color, just a little something. But I don't have a clue what look I'm gonna go for, but I know I do want to use some color. So I'm gonna go in with another blending brush, and that brush was the E127. I'm gonna take the E130, which is just a smaller blending brush, but a little bit more precise. And I'm gonna go in with this color. I don't even know what it's supposed to mean. ILYSB. I'm gonna have to figure out what the acronym is for. But yeah, it's just like a burnt orange. I'm just gonna take that just a little bit lower. I'm looking at y'all here. I'm gonna take this just a little bit lower, right up in here. Like that. Oh, that is pretty. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm gonna go in a little bit more with the same color. So now, let's grab another brush because we're getting lower and lower, and I want to get smaller and smaller. This is the E128 brush, and it's just a little bit smaller than the previous brush. And we're gonna go in with the color High Ground, which is this shade here. This one right here. It's like a burgundy, plummy color. Like I said, it's a little kickback from the palette, but not nothing outrageous. So, and I'm gonna take this color and go just a little bit lower towards the crease area, and with a light hand. Do not put any pressure. I'm just sweeping it right in the crease. I am feeling that. That is super pretty. Super pretty. Okay, Juno, like I'm feeling this palette. Oh my goodness. So, to darken the crease a little bit, I am gonna go in with the color Late Night, which is the black in the palette. And I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is a Coastal Scents brush from way back in the yesteryears, but it's just a really small, I don't know if y'all can see that, flat packing brush. But I'm gonna just take it and just like kind of stamp the black in the crease area, and then I'm gonna go back and blend it. But I just want to add a little bit more smoke, not too much. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have y'all zoomed in. But I'm just gonna lightly, and I'm taking the brush while it's flat, like straight across, not up and down, and I'm just sweeping that black into the crease just to give it a little bit more depth on the outer part. I'm not taking it all the way in, and we're just gonna blend that right into the crease. Just like that, just to give it a little bit of smoke. And now that I'm looking at it, because I like this black so much, I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna take this brush here. This is the E132, and this is an even smaller blending brush, but I'm gonna take this in the same black from the palette up there. I'm just gonna literally just tap it one time, well, 2 times. Tap it 2 times, and I'm gonna put it right here on the very bottom of the lid. So this end part is just like smoked out. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Like such. Go back in with the medium blending brush and just blend that in. Just like that. That is perfect. So now I'm gonna cut the crease. This is a synthetic brush, and it's really flat. It's just like a packing brush. I'm gonna use this to cut the crease. I don't know what concealer I want to use. I'm gonna use this Hard Candy Camouflage Hard Duty Concealer. I'm gonna just put some on the back of my hand, and this is in the color caramel, whatever. Put some on the back of my hands. Take this brush. All right. And I'm just gonna cut the crease. Like that. And I'm gonna take this brush, hopefully it works, this fluffy brush, and I want to use, let's go in with this purple shade. Let's use this purple shade. This color definitely did have some fallout on my face. I'm gonna go back in with this small brush in the black in the palette. Glitter shade, that purple, definitely has a lot of fallout. So that's what we're looking like so far, and I like that. I like that a lot. So on the bottom lash, I'm gonna take this brush right here. It's just a Sonia Kashuk brush. It's like a pencil brush, but it's more flexible. It's not really stiff. We're gonna go on with the burgundy, which was High Ground. And a little bit of that black. So I'm gonna take this brush here. I'm gonna have to put a base on the bottom. So I'm going to take this brush right here. It's just the old brush from Urban Decay. Take some of the concealer off the back of my hand. And I'm going to take this little skinny brush I have right here from that same set, and I'm going to take the purple. So we're going to do the other eye off camera, and we will be back. Alright guys, we are back. So the eyes are finished, and I love them. I love them. I just used the black at the bottom. I did run into, let me keep it real. Well, you know, I'm gonna save it for the end of the video. But the eyes is done. So let's jump into foundation. I'm just gonna be using the LA Colors Truly Matte in the color Warm Caramel. And I'm gonna just do a pump of the Smashbox 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the color 4.15. This is what it looks like. As you can see, this one is super red. This one is a little light. And when I mix them together, this is matte, this is hydrating. Together, they make a new true foundation. But the color is good. And I just figured it made no sense to waste this because it's too dark. This is a little light. If I put them together, I have a bomb foundation. So this is what the sponge looks like as it's wet. It did have like some bubbles come out of it, but I don't think it's soap. It's just probably like sudsy or whatever, or bubbles because it's like microfiber. And I do get like other microfiber like towels and stuff, and it does have like bubbles or suds come out of it, but it's really soft and squishy. This side is pointy at the top and round at the back, flat at the bottom, and a slope on this side. So we're gonna use that side. No, I'm gonna use this side to apply foundation on my face. Who is it?
Me.
What?
Wait.
Kevin, go ahead. Now, so far, I will say, it says that it doesn't absorb a lot of product, but it did absorb quite amount of the foundation, because I don't know if y'all can see that, but I had a ton of foundation on the back of my hand, and it did absorb a lot, but the product that it absorbed is still in the sponge because I'm able to take it, you know, further, basically. Like usually when I use a regular sponge, I put some, do one side, then I gotta dip back and do another side. I'm able to bring it all the way up. And now I'm going in for my second dip. But I do like the way it feels. It is very soft. I don't feel like I'm beating my face. And it's definitely giving me a nice, flawless like application though. I still have quite a amount of product left, and my face is pretty covered. That is pretty damn flawless. And I didn't even need to go in with a second pump or dip back into whatever I had actually, because I didn't need to pump anyway. But it covered my whole face. Okay, I'm liking that so far. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer in the color Medium Deep 50. So that's blending our concealer. I'm gonna use the slanted side. I will say I do need to wet it some more. Just have like a regular spray bottle with distilled water, not like tap water. I just always keep that to wet sponges because it felt like the sponge was getting type dry. The application is flawless. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. And my foundation looks airbrushed, like. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face powder and all of that, and I'm gonna come back and give you guys my final reviews. All right, guys, so I am back. I'm just looking at myself, and I think it looks super cute. I love how the look came out. So let's talk about the products. The sponge. I love the sponge. There's nothing really bad I can say about the sponge. Yeah, like I'm trying to think, is there anything that bad I can say about the sponge? I will say that I feel like it dries quick. So even though it's still like squishy and soft and big, but I did have to wet it a second time, but that doesn't bother me. But other than that, there's nothing bad I can say about the sponge, because the finish that it gave my makeup is flawless. It's beautiful. Like, it looks so good. So good. So yeah, love the sponge. I definitely recommend the sponge for $6. Like, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. I'm sorry. That sponge is really good. And like I said, these products were sent to me, but I'm giving y'all my honest reviews, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If a product is horrible or it's trash, I'm gonna tell y'all, but that sponge is good. Now, as for the palette, I love the palette as well. I did run into a few hiccups with the palette. Like I said, there's not much fallout. The average fallout that you get in a regular palette is what you'll get in this palette. Let me block this mirror. But yeah, it's not a lot of fallout. But I will say this this purple shade right here that I used on my eyes, this blue shade, I'm not sure about the rest of the shimmers, but those two right there are predominantly glitters. Like, I'm just gonna tell you, like, it's glitters. The purple, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let me see if I can bring it up close. As you can see, it's like kind of like a dent in it, and it's super chunky. Like, once you break through that first layer, like, it's pigmented, but it's chunky. And like I said, it's flecks of glitter in there, and it's super chunky. So when you guys see me do the first eye, and I cut the crease with the concealer and everything, and then I went off camera to finish this eye, I went to blend a little more above the crease, like where I put the black and like that burgundy shade, and the glitter started to flake off. The color started to flake off so bad. So what I did was wipe it off. I didn't wipe it all off, just where the glitter was. Well, I didn't wipe it off, actually. Let me stop lying. I took a brush. This brush right here, it's a synthetic brush, but the bristles are kind of stiff. They're soft but stiff at the same time. And I just basically swept it like a broom. Swept all the glitter off, and it just completely fell off. So after I did that, I went in everywhere I cut the crease. Instead of cutting the crease with concealer, I went in with the this glitter stay by Hard Candy, put down the glitter glue, and then I went in with a synthetic brush, because y'all know I used this big fluffy brush right here from Coastal Scents first, and it was just too soft and too big. It wasn't even picking up product. So I just used this little brush. It's a brush from, I don't even remember, but it's just like a synthetic brush, and it picked up the purple shade perfectly, and I was able to stamp that on. And I did the other eye the way I should have did this eye, and it came out perfect. As you can see, I added a little bit more black because I wanted it to look nice and smoky, but with that pop of color. I did put purple at the bottom, and I felt like it needed a little bit more dimension. So I did take this pink shade in the palette right here, and it's called Good Girl. I put a little bit of that, and I had another random purple shade just that was a teeny bit lighter. I put that down in the center first, and then I popped the Good Girl, and it just gave me this really pretty, like I wouldn't say halo, yeah, I guess you could say halo effect in the center, just so where like it's a little bit lighter, but it gave it something. It gave it something extra. But this palette, I would definitely be using this palette again, because the matte shades and this color right here, Woke, I haven't used it, but I am dying to use it. I did use the color Bleach, this light color. I tried to, this mirror is killing me. I tried to use bleach for my brow bone, but that didn't work, so I just left my brow bone. It was already highlighted. And I did take the color Weekend, which is this shimmer shade here, and I did put that in the tear duct just to give it something. So like I said, I will be using this palette again. I'm in love with the mattes, especially those three that I used in the beginning. Those are colors that I always go to for transitions, or if I'm just running out the door and I need a quick eye look, I go for those colors, like these burgundies, these oranges and browns right here, even this one right here. Like, I blend those all up in the crease, put a little, you know, sometimes I put a bright color on the lid, or I'll just leave it, and I'll go. And that's my go-to look for anything. If I'm running out on a date night or something, unless I'm getting real dolled up, something like this, which is very rare, I'll just do a quick look. So these colors in this palette are definitely gonna work for me. This black, honey, look at that. Look at that. Look at the pigmentation on that black. It don't blend gray. When you blend it out, it don't start turning gray. It don't get light. The pigmentation on this black is amazing. And me and Kimmy was just talking the other night about a black eyeshadow. And I told her at the time, the only true black that I had was from, what is that? Urban Decay, the very first Naked palette. The little small mini palette. I held on to that palette for years because that was the truest black that I had. I even got Carbon by MAC in a palette, and it's not black the way I need it to be. But now I have this black, which is called Late Night, and this palette was really good. And I'm not just saying that because, like I said, I'm not being paid to tell y'all this, but this palette is really good. Like I said, just be careful if you're not a fan of glitters or glitter shadows. Be careful with these right here. You know, I didn't get a chance to use this silver, and now that I'm swiping the silver, it's pigmented, but I can tell it has that same chunky texture as the purple and the blue. So like I said, if you like chunky glittery type eyeshadows, then those would be great for you. If you don't, then I don't know. But the mattes are bomb. The mattes are bomb, and so are those. The shimmers are bomb because I love glitter, so I didn't have no problem. I was just, like I said, I had to work with it. Instead of using a concealer to cut the crease as a base, I used the glitter glue, so I can get the glitter to stay on there. But anyway, I'm rambling, and yeah, the look came out bomb. Like now I feel like going out. Like now I feel like telling my husband, like, let's go. But yes, the look definitely came out good. If you guys want to know what lip combination I use, I'll tell you really quick. I just used the Ruby Kisses Forever Matte lip gloss in Oh Boy. Yeah, and this is a brown, like a chocolate brown. And in the center, I put Clueless by ColourPop, one of their little minis. So yeah, that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this review slash first impressions. Y'all would definitely be seeing this Summer Night palette again because I love this palette. And y'all gonna know y'all gonna see the sponge again because I live for a good sponge, and that's a good sponge. And I'm glad I have a second one. So like I said, if you guys are interested in these products from Juno & Co, I definitely will leave a link down below where you can go and get some coins off. And yeah, that's it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, or video ideas or requests, leave them down below. We can chit chat. And until next time, I'll see y'all in my next one. Later.